Hello humans, I'm Yoshiller. Welcome back to some more Animal Crossing New Horizons. It is another day of daily gameplay content in which I shall primarily be focusing on knocking out a set of Nook Miles achievements that exist within this game. For you see, over the course of these past few days, I have been trying to catch fish, bugs, and deep sea creatures, and today in particular, I'm going to be trying to catch a bunch of fish and bugs, and I'll save the deep sea creatures for a different time. For now, I am catching fish and bugs, and I'm so close, guys. Just a couple hundred more. We're almost done with this. We're in the home stretch of not only this series, but those Nook Miles achievements. And then when those Nook Miles achievements are done, I can spend the last few episodes or videos of this series doing other things. Finally, fine-tuning my island and making it the image I've always imagined it to be, or at least something close to it. I don't know. I'm still learning this game. Anyway, we've got a busy day ahead of us now, don't we? Oh, hang on, that's right. Yeah. I put money into the drop-off box. Alright, thank you. I will take that. That is all very handy. And then I've also got more mail. Why? Oh yeah, that's right, Daisy May. That's right, I did buy some stuff from her. I have to look into seeing if I can sell all of the turnips that I have purchased. And then Pietro. Hi! Okay, so bear with me here. I was thinking about how cool you'd look in something classic, so I actually went and picked this up for you. Is that weird? Probably a little, but it's to your benefit. Enjoy. Classically, Pietro. Well, thank you. Thank you for that, Pietro. Oh, I'm sorry. I need to throw away your letters so as to save space. So thank you, Pietro. Alright, so what the heck did you guys get me, huh? You got me, well, I know Daisy May got me, like, bamboo shoots or something. Yeah, that's nice. Alright, and then this. We got a noble coat. Alright, let's try it on real quickly. Well, that does look nice, doesn't it? Alright, but I gotta... Wait, no. I gotta put the sea captain's coat back on, and then I gotta put the wetsuit back over it. And then these two items will now proceed to go inside my home storage. Thank you very much. Alright, those are nice gifts and all. In any case, I need to get back into the swing of things. I need to obtain 50 fish and 40 bugs. So boom, storage, boom, storage. Very good. Alright. I didn't fulfill my bug catching quota yesterday, so I must see to it that I do not fall behind on that action. Thankfully, it is not raining on my island today, so in a worst case scenario, I can always utilize that ant spawning trick that I figured out and cause the bugs to spawn that way. Also, we've got a bug right here, so we're off to a good start, aren't we? Come here. Oh my goodness, I can't even face the proper direction. The first bug I have to catch today, and I'm already struggling, it's just a wee butterfly. I've caught dozens of these throughout the series, hundreds even, maybe even thousands, and yet I can't get this one butterfly because it is perfectly... Oh my god. Butterfly, can you go north? Thank you. Okay, that works. I'm gonna catch this butterfly, and then I'm gonna go ahead and write some stuff down. So, I need to catch 50 fish. If I were to catch 50 fish, that would put me at 4,411 fish obtained. Alright? 4,411. Needed to double check my math there. Easy peasy. And then for the bugs, I mean, I just caught one. But, so that means I need to catch 39 more. So that puts me at 4,756. No, because if I were to catch... I can't do math, I'm sorry. If I were to catch 40 bugs right now, it's 4,756. So I need to get 475... Yeah, 475... No, I can't... Why can't I do math? Math is so easy! If I were to catch 40 bugs right now, that would put me at 4,757, correct? That's 40 extra bugs, so it should be 4,756. I had it right before. Gosh darn it, I can't think. I promise you. I used to be a good mathematics student. I took my honors classes. I took honors pre-calc, and the teacher was very tough, but very good. Alright. It's settled then. I have done all that. Okay? Now, I guess I should go inside and see how much the turnips are worth, huh? Or I should go around my island and catch the 5 wasps that are guaranteed to spawn, so that way I can at least get 5 extra bugs. And then I can go ahead and check on the turnip prices. Alright, what do we got here? We got some ants. Ants! There we go. Thank you. 1 bug closer. And again, worst case scenario, I can force the bugs to spawn there using that trick that I've been using. Oh, Flick is here! Hey, what's up, man? I do remember you, Flick. I've got a bunch of bugs, and I would love, love, love for you to make me a bug model. You know, I was really preparing for CJ to show up, but I'm glad you're here. You know, I do have a bug to sell. I'll give this to you real quickly. Here you go. Here, you can have both of those. All right, I got plenty of bugs that I would like for you to have. All right, there we go. Boom. All right, it's 360 bells. I mean, it's not a lot, but then again, those bugs really aren't worth a whole lot to begin with, and I know you're paying me more than what the Nook's Cranny would be giving me, so thank you. All right, let me catch the 5 wasps, and then I will go back to you, Flick. I am ready for that. Oh, hang on, another butterfly. Don't mind if I do. All right, great. Great, we're at 3 bugs caught today. We're kicking butt. Once I catch 1 more, I'll be 10% of the way done already, and there's a lost item here? Let me talk to you first. Are you looking for a lost item? Okay, hang on. Well, I know it's been a while. Okay, that's not your lost item, I assume, but I will return it to its rightful owner. Okay, there we go. So, bugs! There are plenty of them on this planet, and plenty of them spawn on my island. Bugs are appearing and spawning and growing every day. Of course, the world would not be able to function without a stable bug supply. You don't want to have too many, but you also don't want to have too few. In any case, I've got plenty of models and trophies of bugs that I've obtained over the course of this daily Animal Crossing New Horizons gameplay series, and I see it only appropriate, since Flick is on my island, that I try to get more bug models before this series comes to a close. For you see, I have a designated section on my island for bugs. Well, bug models anyway. You guys might know this by now. This little area... Oh, it's a little more south. Well, you can't really see it from here, but this area over to the left is dedicated to bug models. I've been trying to get more and more bug models to try and fill out this little island. So I recently got the white orchid that you can see right there in the back. I will probably get a ladybug or a mantis this next time, because those are bugs I've been hoarding. Well, great. I'm glad Flick is here. Hopefully I can see him one more time after this, before the series comes to a close. I mean, we're nearing the final 2 weeks of the game. So, just things to think about. Anyway, I gotta look for more bugs. I gotta get more wasps. And then I'll stop by my house and I'll get the bugs out of my house that I want him to make a model of. And then with any luck, CJ will show up later this week and we'll get a fish model as well. Oh, whoa, oh, there's flowers here. There's too many flowers. Alright, that's too much. That's too much. We're gonna get rid of those flowers too. Yeah, one of these days I'll have a designated part where I finally take care of all these flowers and move them to more appropriate locations. But until then, it's just going to be a mess up here. What is this? Oil lamp. Well, great. Thank you. I will not be in need of that. Okay, here we go. And then we'll do this. And then we got to remove those flowers as well. Alright, cover that back up, and then we do this, and then we switch to the net, and then we do this, and then we shake this tree, and then the wasp nest comes down, and then catch them, baby! Alright, there we go. We're doing well. And then I'm gonna probably have to use a Nook Miles ticket, go to a Nook Miles island, and finish my bug catching there, or my fishing there. Because bug catching is one thing, but fishing, it's better to have a designated area on my island where I can just catch a bunch of fish, and I don't really have that. So I will go to a Nook Miles island instead. There we go. Now we got more wasps. Alright. That'll do. I will take that. Thank you. Alright, there it is. Good. Although I've only caught the 4 wasps. Hang on, there's a bee here. Hello, bee. I got it. Alright, bug catching going much better today than it was yesterday. That's good. Excuse me, Kurlos. Alright. Let me see. Hey, a mantis. Well, don't mind if I do. Thank you. Extra bug. Very good. Alright. And then this tree. There we go. Give me those wasps. Great. So what, I've caught at least 10 bugs now? We're doing well. We're doing well. I will have to take a break from the bug catching for now. I mean, if any more bugs spawn, I'll catch them. Oh, well, what do you know? Butterflies all over the place. Great. I'll take them. I'll take them. I'll take them. Alright. And then there's you. Okay, great. But otherwise, I'm not going to go out of my way to catch any extra bugs right now. If they spawn in front of me, I will catch them. Otherwise, I'm just going to run to my house, get some bugs that I want Flick to make a model of, and then I will go on a Nook Miles tour to a Nook Miles island where I will hopefully be able to catch a bunch of fish with relative ease. Alright, there we go. I'm going. Actually, you know what I should do? Let me bonk the rocks today. Alright, let me see if a centipede comes out. Here we go. It's not that rock. That rock's not giving me a centipede. Then in that case, I shall... Well, okay, I'll bonk this rock the max number of times because the extra iron nuggets are good and I can always sell the excess stones. But otherwise, I don't really... Oh, I got Nook Miles for it. Well, I guess that's nice. But otherwise, I don't really need too much stuff otherwise. Here we go. Alright. I'll take that. Thank you very much. Very, very good. Alright, then go fishing. Oh, don't you worry. I will go fishing. I will knock that out. Oh, there's a butterfly there? Alright, hang on. Hang on. Hey. Hey. I got it. We're okay now. Alright, so going forward, for today, I'm not going to bonk these rocks the maximum number of times. Unless, of course, this one's a money rock. It is not. Alright, that'll do then. Okay. If I go over here, what if I bonk this one 3 times? Nah. 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 Alright, alright, alright. I'll take the iron nuggets. The iron nuggets are good. Alright, good, good, good. Okay, so I'll take that. I'll take this. Go. We'll go. Alright. But really though? No bugs coming out of these rocks? Well then forget it. I don't want them anymore. It is not worth my time. I need to be doing other things besides just bonking these rocks. But again, the extra iron nuggets are nice. I will not take them for granted. Alright, here we go. Let's try this again, huh? Let's head on in. And let's just go and get the... Well, okay, well first, I never returned the lost item. That's bad. Next, sure, I'll hang on to the oil lamp and the diner neon clock. Why the heck not? Alright. Right. So, I should have sold stuff first. That's okay. That's okay, that's okay, it's okay. So we go to here, we go to creatures. We go to... Ranchu goldfish, right? Or Popeyed goldfish. No, we gotta do the Ranchu goldfish. No, wait, well, no. These are fish. I need to give Flick a bug. Doy. Alright, well, yeah. As I was saying before, I've got honeybees, and I've got ladybugs, and the regular mantis. So, perhaps one of those would be most appropriate. Or just a regular old moth. For the time being, I'm going to go with a mantis. Because I just got the white orchid mantis. And then, we can always give him something else at a different time. Or a snail. Ooh, do I want to go for a snail? You know what? We're going to do snails instead. I feel like that's a... Oh, my pockets are full. Frick. Alright, hang on, hang on. So, put in storage. Put in storage. Put in storage. Okay, we're gonna do snails this time. Alright, try this again. Alright, move to pockets. Move to pockets. Alright, is that enough snails? It's 1, 2, 3. We got enough snails. Alright, so let me give those to Flick first before I accidentally wind up selling everything. And then I'll stop by the shop and I'll sell some stuff and we'll go on a Nook Miles tour. Alright, does that sound good to you guys? Because it sounds good to me. But just in case, I will get my net out in case any other bugs wish to appear. But Flick, I am so glad you're here. I'm so glad I kept my net out because now there's a butterfly right here. There we go. Getting a move on. We're doing it. I can only hope that when I go on a Nook Miles tour today that the Nook Miles island on which I'll arrive will be easy for me to catch fish. I'm a little less concerned about bugs just because of this ant spawning trick. Are there ants there right there? Yeah, there are. Ants! Very good. Alright. Thank you. Thank you for this. Alright. Let it go. Alrighty. There it is. Alright. Flick, I just saw you back here. Yeah, you like all those bug models you made back there? You did a good job. Alright, here we go. So before I sell you stuff, I want to talk to you about art. Okay, so here we go. So we do snails. We're doing snails. Alright, there you go. Yes, please. Take it. Have it. Don't make fun of my costume. Okay, great. And then I will sell the rest of the bugs to you. Alright, snail by mail. I like the sound of it. Okay, there we go. Let's take it. So I've got a bug to sell. Alright. So boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. There, that's plenty. You can have those. It's probably worth like 20,000 bells or something. Alright, there you go. Alright. I'll take it. And then I still need to stop by the shop anyway to sell other stuff, but I'm going to go inside today because I want to see what the turnip prices are. I imagine they're terrible, but I'm going to go inside and check anyway. If they're 110... Oh, hang on, let me catch this butterfly. If the turnips are worth 110 bells or more, I will sell them for a profit. And then it'll probably be the last time I ever sell turnips in this series. I really didn't need to buy any extra turnips. I've got plenty of rotten turnips sitting over to the right, and then I've just got this batch right here. But you know, I guess while I'm at it, I'll take this shell and sell it as well. Alright, I'm coming in the shop, Nook's Cranny. You better be ready for me, because I'm just about ready for you. Here we go. I'm ready. Let's do it. What you got inside the shop today? You got a chicken inside your shop. Alright, hello everybody. Let's do it. Okay, so I want to sell, and I am offering, and we're going to do boom, 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 boom. And then I'll ask Brofina if this lost item is hers. Alright, so first, take those. Then we want to check turnip prices. So we do boom. Alright. Turnip prices. The current price for turnips is 69 bells. First of all, nice. Second of all, terrible price. Terrible. No thank you. Worst case scenario, I'll get to the end of the week and I'll just sell the turnips at a loss. It's not a big deal. Alright, as for you, Bidet, I need to speak to you, ma'am. Okay, why? Oni, what a delightful coincidence running into you here. Bahaha. You lose this? May I see it? Yes, you may. Here you go. Is it yours? Oh, I'm sorry, but this doesn't belong to me. Judging by the design, I'd say it looks more like Bertha's kind of thing. Alright, then I will go give it to her. No worries. Just don't make fun of my outfit. I'll take it off after a couple more days. Probably, when the month is over, I'll take it off for sure. But prior to that, I don't really know which day I'm going to take off this outfit just yet. I've kind of grown attached to it in a very, very weird way. Okay. There we go. There's a butterfly there. Am I going to be able to get that butterfly? No, I'm going to say no. Alright, we're just going to go back here then and see if Bertha wants this lost item. I mean, it's supposed to be her. Oh, you're right there. Bertha, hi. Bertha Wertha. Did you drop this? Brofina suggested to me that it might be yours. So you can have that. There you go. There you go. All set. I didn't think I'd see this again. I feel like I owe you big time. Oh, thanks. What is it? A Dolly shirt. Alright, and I got that little jingle. I got Nook Miles because I spoke to people. Good. 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 Alright. Time to buy a Nook Miles ticket. Time to go to a Nook Miles island and try to... Time to fish. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go fishing. Alright. We're good. We're going to get it. It's going to be great. Okay. Here we go. So, let me go and buy that ticket. I will buy 2 tickets because as previous days have shown, my luck with these Nook Miles Islands has not been all too great. So, I would like to get additional tickets. Here we go. Thank you for that. Okay. And then redeem Nook Miles. And then I would like 2 of those, please. Alright, so that's 1. Thank you. And if I only need 1 ticket today, then that's great. I'll use the next ticket tomorrow. Okay. Great, great, great. Thank you very much. Alrighty, and then, yes, I would like this next ticket. I will take that one as well. Thank you, and thank you. All so good. Oh, to have 2 Nook Miles tickets on hand is such a glorious feat. I will probably spend the rest of these Nook Miles in due time to get Nook Miles tickets for my friends and whatnot. But for now, this will do. I don't know, maybe I'll just hoard these 284,000 Nook Miles. I don't know. I don't have much of a reason to have them. I've spent a fair share of them. I used to have 500,000 Nook Miles, and I bought a bunch of Nook Miles tickets for friends in exchange for fish bait, and now I'm all out of fish bait. But you know, I've still got a bunch of Nook Miles. So I do what I can. Alright, here we go then. We're going to make this work. We're going to go to Nook Miles Island. And hopefully I'll go to a nice practical island where I can just talk about something while I catch 50 fish in the background. I want to fly, and then I want to use this Nook Miles ticket. Here we go. Alright, here we go. I'm ready to go in the sky and then land back on some random island. I had to cut away there. I'm gonna be real with you guys. I felt like I had to use the restroom, but I wasn't sure. And I don't like having to use the restroom in the middle of my recordings. But then I was like, well, if I gotta go, I should probably go now because there's still like another 30 to 40 minutes of the episode that I have to record. So let me go use the restroom. Don't hold it in for too long, folks. It's bad. Speaking of bad, this island is not useful for me. Bamboo Island has its uses, but as a guy who's trying to primarily catch bugs and fish for the next couple of days, this is a terrible island for me. I need an island with a lake in the center of it. This is no good. This is no good. I'll tell you what. I will catch one fish while I'm here, and then I'm out of here. I can't even find one fish. What does a Yoshiller like me to do? Well, here's a fish. Alright, I will get you, and then I'm getting out of here. Alright, one fish, here we go! Let's get it. Don't want to fall behind in any of my quotas. Well, it's a good thing I bought that second Nook Miles ticket then, huh? Bamboo Island is a nice island and all. It's just a sucky island for today's tasks of bug catching and fishing. I mean, yes, there are a couple of bugs now. I won't lie. It's as if this island is trying to give itself a few extra points before I mark it down for a failing grade for today. But otherwise, I mean, the primary reason you'd even like this island is because you want to get bamboo. Although you can turn it into a makeshift tarantula or scorpion island if you come here at nighttime. But as for me, nah, that's okay. I need an island with a nice body of water that's easily maneuverable and accessible in the center of it so that I can catch bugs and fish with ease. Primarily fish with ease. If I don't get bugs on the Nook Miles Island, that's fine. Although I went to Damselfly Island a couple of times and that was pretty useful. Alright, there we go. Got my net. Alright, we're good. What's your deal? What's your deal, butterfly? I got you. I got you. All right. I'm glad I got you. But I'm mainly going to these islands to fish, not to catch bugs. It's handy, though. All right, what's up, man? I gotta be honest with you. This island was a waste of my time. I'm glad I caught a couple of bugs and one fish. But otherwise, we gotta go. All right. Let's jet. And then let's go back in the jet, or whatever type of plane you want to call this, a hydroplane, whatever. And then let's go back to a different Nook Miles Island, and let's go to one where I can spend the rest of today's video. Here we go. Alright, I'm ready, my man. I want to fly. I've got one more Nook Miles ticket, and if this one doesn't work, well, then I don't know what to tell you. I gotta go buy more Nook Miles tickets. I'd rather not have to use a third Nook Miles ticket, so can we just please make this one work? That would be wonderful if this one could just work. Okay, here we go. I'm ready. Okay, what would dodos do? I don't know. They did probably not think things through. I don't want to be mean to dodos, but that was kind of their stereotypical trait, wasn't it? They just kind of did stupid stuff and hoped for the best. But you know what? That sounds like me. And it looks like we're on the Peach Island, which is good. Because if I recall correctly, the Peach Island has a body of water that makes fishing very simple. Although this seems like it's mirrored over. I feel like every other time I've come to this island, the water ventured out to the right, if I'm not mistaken, and went this way. But I mean, this still works. Alright, and then all of these trees have peaches on them. That's fine. Catching plenty of bugs, alright. But I'm here to be catching fish. So in order to make the fish catching process a lot easier, I'm actually going to chop down these trees so I can see my perspective a bit better. So we do hup, hup, hup. Alright, it's down. And then we do hup, hup. Oh no, not the axe! Oh man, I gotta go make another axe? That's crazy. Haven't needed to do that in a while. Alright, here we go. So let's craft. Let's do. Yeah, so flimsy axe. Yeah, that'll do. And then, okay. Alright, keep crafting, and then we need to upgrade that to, what? Why not? I only have 2 pieces of wood. Okay. Let me remedy that. I will get more wood pieces. Here. Wasn't aware that I was almost out of wood. What the heck? It's not what I wanted. I did not want the peach. I do not want this peach. Put this peach back over here. And this net. This net needs to go there. Okay. There. Now then, let's get a sharp axe. And now I know to pick up all these wood pieces as I make my way throughout this island. Alright, there. Give me one of those, please. Thank you. Alright, good. And when I say pick up all the wood pieces, I mean the ones that are regular wood and not something, not like hardwood or softwood. Sorry, I had a brain fart there. There. All right, give me this. All right, so we do. Good, done. Dur, 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 and then I will take these. Thank you. 2, 3. All right, and then we go. Good. Lots of butterflies. All right. Fine. You want to flutter by here so much? I'll go ahead and catch you guys. Oh, hurry up, game. Don't let this butterfly get across the water. No! My worst nightmare! Alright, it's fine. I'll do my little ant spawning trick when I get back to my island, and we'll be done with the bug catching quota in no time. It's just less time I'd have to spend doing it. Alright. That ought to do it for chopping down trees. I can now see this river clearly. So, it is time for me to go fishing. Let me go ahead and catch this fish, and then I will begin today's topic. And I'll be real, I don't really know. Oh my god, we're starting off with trash! Why? Why is there so much trash in these rivers? I go to these islands to try and make fishing as simple as possible, but I haven't gone one day without getting some trash. I know if you use fish bait, you're guaranteed to find a fish and not a piece of trash, so days where I use fish bait are preferred, but I used up all my fish bait. There, at least that one's a loach. Alright, and by the way, none of the trees up there are fruitless, are they? They all got fruit on them, so none of these trees have a wasp in it. Just double checking. They've all got peaches on them. Alright. I shouldn't be super focused on bugs right now. It's nice to not have to do the ant spawning trick. It's nice to just, you know, catch bugs in a natural way and be done with the bug catching quota for the day with relative ease. But if that butterfly wants to come closer to me, I will get it. Butterfly. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna get that butterfly regardless. Come here. Let's get you out of my attention span. Thank you. Is there another bug just south of me? I thought I saw something. Or is it? Yeah, it was just this weed clump. Alright. And back to fishing. Alright. So, I don't really know what I want to talk about. I've talked about so many things. I know what I could talk about. It's just kind of coming to my head because it's been something I've been talking about lately in other people's videos and with my friends and stuff. I can talk about travel. And I've talked about travel on this series plenty of times. In fact, the last multiplayer video I did, day 341, I primarily talked about travel, and I kind of want to talk about that again. I want to talk about the idea of traveling by myself, because that's usually what I do. I travel by myself, and I might meet friends at an event or a location, but otherwise, I'm flying by myself most of the time. I kind of want to do like a recap of all the times I've traveled to a gaming-related event, and I suppose the first time I traveled out of state for a gaming-related event was for SGC, the Screw Attack Gaming Convention, back in 2013. That was my graduation gift. I helped fund SGC because it had a crowdfunding campaign. It was, I don't know if my audience that watches my videos knows what Screw Attack is. Back in the day, they were this big YouTube channel that just posted all sorts of gaming videos, but more than that, it was a big community. They worked with a lot of other big gaming YouTubers, some of which are still doing their own thing, but Screw Attack as a brand isn't really a thing anymore. But if you guys know channels like Game Theory or Andre the Black Nerd or I'm trying to think of some other ones. Well, The Completionist. You know, there are a lot of gaming channels these days that you may not have known got their start on this website called Screw Attack. But I also liked the Screw Attack branding of things as well. And they had a convention like twice in the years of 2009 or 2010 or something. I wasn't a huge Screw Attack fan at that time. I wasn't actively watching their stuff. I knew about them because of things like the Angry Video Game Nerd and whatnot, just other channels that were affiliated with them. But I didn't really do much in the way of Screw Attack until around 2011, 2012. So anyway, 2013 rolls around and they hold a convention again. They crowdfund it. I help them crowdfund it. And as my graduation gift, my mom allowed me to go to this event. And she did fly with me, but when we actually got to Texas, she kind of went and did her own thing, and then I went to the convention. And I had an awesome time, because that was the first time I actually went specifically to a multi-day event with the intention of hanging out with people and meeting people. And I'll be real with you, we're talking about an event that occurred 8 years ago now, so my memories of the event are kind of foggy, But I do remember having an awesome time. I do remember I waited in long lines for panels. I do remember I saw different people like the Angry Video Game Nerd, Keith Apicary, Smooth McGroove, the Screw Attack team in general, Andre the Black Nerd. I saw a lot of people there. It was awesome. But okay, now we move beyond that. So that was the first event I went to where I traveled out of state. My mom, because it was my graduation gift, she booked everything for me. As we go to 2014, that's when we start talking about events where I was doing a lot of things by myself. And 2014 was really the year where I started wearing my Yoshi hat. I technically got it at the end of 2013, but 2014 is when I was wearing it regularly. And I used to live in San Francisco, and I wore my Yoshi hat around there a lot. And I always get asked, like, you wore your Yoshi hat around San Francisco? And the answer is yes. Because in San Francisco, in that city, that's like not seen as an objectively weird thing. When you're in a city where people walk around naked with body paint all over them, or people walk around with these extremely crazy hairdos and outfits, a guy wearing a jacket and a Yoshi hat, kind of just blends in. But no, people were nice to me. If anything, it made me approachable. People came up to me and asked me for directions to places all the time. So that was fun. I even appeared in like one or two like television interviews. Some people came up to me and asked me my opinion on some stuff. I don't know if those ever made it to television or what, but that happened. Anyway, so 2014, I wanted to go to PAX Prime. That was the big one. PAX Prime has since then been rebranded as PAX West. If you guys know that convention, you know that I love going to it. But at the time, many years ago, it was called PAX Prime. It was an event that took place in Seattle, and a lot of my online friends were going to it. That was the big thing. Like a lot of people I saw on YouTube were going to PAX Prime. And so that's why I always wanted to go to PAX Prime. So I'm like, oh, all these YouTubers are going there, and it's in Seattle. Like Nintendo has a huge presence there. And the big thing about PAX Prime in hindsight is that it's kind of like another E3, but it's more fan-oriented. At least that's kind of how it was back in the day. I know E3 is open to the public now, but the whole thing with PAX is that if you couldn't or didn't go to E3, you just go to PAX. You can play the same games at E3 at PAX. So that was the whole thing. So I wanted to go, and in 2014 I said I would go, and at the time I was still enrolled in college, so PAX Prime took place like the week before, or like the weekend before I had to go back to college. So it was a tough bit, but I knew I wanted to do it. But about 2 months before I went to PAX West, I had another event that I wanted to attend. It had come up, and that was the Pokemon World Championships 2014. I need to explain a few things. As a kid in college who had already decided he was going to go to PAX West, things were booked and all that. And I prior to that, I'd only traveled out of state once to go to SGC, and that was with my mom. The idea of trying to book another event so soon was, all things considered, a pretty bad idea. In hindsight, it worked out greatly, and I'll explain in a moment why it was one of the best decisions I ever made. But otherwise, it was not ideal circumstances. I was money crunched. My schedule was already crazy. I can't just go keep partying all the time. It shouldn't have been something I was prepping for. But the big thing about it was that PAX West, well, that was something I always wanted to go to. This Pokemon event had only gained my interest because a lot of other YouTubers were going there, like Chugga Conroy and Maryland and Cephazon and a couple of others. So they were all going to be there, and they were actually helping promote the event, because at the same time as the Pokemon World Championships was going to be the launch of the Pokemon Symphony Tour. It was called Pokemon Symphonic Evolutions, and these YouTubers were promoting it. And I guess at one point I might have been considered for the tour or something, because long story short, they offered me a ticket to the event as consolation. I had to pay for my own travel and stuff. But it sounded so cool to go to the premiere of a Pokemon Symphony, to sit with a bunch of popular YouTubers that I'd always wanted to hang out with, And then on top of that, I get to watch competitive Pokemon players. And that was actually a great year to go watch competitive Pokemon live, because in case you guys do follow Pokemon competitively, that was the year that that Seijun Park won with Pachirisu. And in case you guys don't follow Pokemon competitively, all you need to know is that when it comes to competitive Pokemon, there are a lot of Pokemon that are much better than others, and in a game with, at that time, 600 or so creatures, you know, more than half of them, more than 300 get sidelined a lot. And Pachirisu is a Pokemon that is not often seen as competitively viable. And then here comes this, I think he's Korean, here comes this Korean player who goes in and wins the tournament with it. So that was cool. And that was a fantastic event. I basically got I got to meet everyone I wanted to meet and then some. I booked it at the last minute and it was risky, and I remember even chatting with some friends in a Skype call, and I was saying, like, this event, it has to be worth it. I'm so money crunched right now. Like, it has to be worth it. I do want to go. But if I go and it's not worth it, like, I might not do events like this ever again. This event has to leave a lasting impression. And to this day, I would argue that event has been the most life-changing event I ever went to. I got to meet a bunch of my YouTubers that I can now call my friends. That was the first event where I got to sign an autograph. Maybe I've told this story in a video before, but I went to that event, and that was the first time I got to meet the J-Wits. And in case you guys don't know the J-Wits, he's a big Nintendo YouTuber. I think he does a lot of tabletop game stuff now. But back in the day, he was like the Nintendo Pokemon YouTuber. He was very popular, and he commentated certain events at the Pokemon World Championships. I think he commentated the trading card game. And I got to meet him, and it was a delight. But because he was constantly on the clock, and because he was constantly being bombarded by fans, he didn't have much time to chat. Now, I was very fortunate. I was with one or two other YouTubers. I think I was with, like, Giancarlo Paramango and Cephazon. I think that was the combination of people. And we got to chat with the J-Wits, and I got to ask him, like, 2 or 3 questions. And one of the things I got to ask him was, hey, so, like, you know, you're a popular guy. What's it like to sign autographs and take pictures? And he goes, it's fun until it's not fun anymore. And I said, oh, you know, what do you mean by that? And almost like straight out of a show, he opens his mouth to answer, and then his wristwatch starts beeping, and he goes, I'm sorry, I gotta go. And then he covers his face with a clipboard that he's carrying, and he dashes out. And I was like, oh, I wonder what he meant by that. Well, it was a pleasure to chat with him. I think I got a picture with him there. If I didn't get a picture with him there, I got a picture with him at a later event. But it was a pleasure to meet him and chat with him. And that night, I went back to the Pokemon Symphony, or maybe that was the first night of the Symphony. I don't remember. But that night is when I signed my first autograph and took photos with fans. I even remember there was a lady who was like a mom of a child that watched me, and she took a picture with me. I don't know where that picture is. I don't know who that lady is, but if you're a mom and you met me in Washington, D.C., and you took a picture with me, please let me know. I'd love to see that picture. So, aside from that was awesome. The event goes on. I got to meet one of the creators of Pokemon, Junichi Masuda. I took a big group photo with a bunch of these different content creators. I got to watch a guy win the championship with a Pachirisu. I was so happy when that event ended. It really was life-changing. And I hope I made a good impression on people. I think I did, because a lot of them are still my friends. But that was a fun time. And I bring that up, though, because that wound up being the first time I traveled to an event by myself. It was going to be PAX Prime, where I traveled to an event by myself for the first time. But it was the Washington, D.C. event that I booked at the last minute. I stayed with 2 people who I'd only started speaking with, like, just before I made travel plans. And I'm very happy that it all worked out. When I went to PAX Prime, things were a lot more planned out. You know, like a week or 2 later, I go to Seattle. I meet up with my good friend, Mega Man Sonic X, a friend of mine from high school. He wanted to go to PAX Prime as well. And, you know, at that time, I also flew by myself. But because I had flown to Washington D.C. by myself just a week or 2 prior, I was ready. I get to Seattle. I wait in the airport for my friend to show up. We meet up. One way or another, we get to the hotel, which is, I don't know if it's necessarily walking distance away from the convention center. It's like a mile, but it's not too bad. And then we we crushed that event. That event was awesome. We played a lot of Super Smash Brothers. I got to appear on an episode of Nintendo Minute. I got to watch the premiere of the Angry Video Game Nerd movie, which was okay. I had a fantastic time at that event too. So it was like back to back. I had a great time at these events, and then I went back to college and I took a break from events and whatever. And then 2015 rolled around, and that's when I again started doing a bunch of events again. Now that I better understood how to travel by myself, and then that stuff was easy. That's just a matter of flying to another state and going to a hotel that I'd already booked. Nowadays, I've gotten a bit crazy with traveling. If I need to book something at the last minute, like, I can freaking do it. And a good example, and I showed this in one of my videos, was when Super Smash Bros. Ultimate first came out. I was trying to go to basically a tournament that was big that took place almost immediately after Smash Ultimate came out. So, like, the week after the game came out, there was an event in Northern California. Modesto, I believe, was the city name. And I had, like, a month to prepare for this trip. And so I asked for some time off of work, and I booked a bus and a train and a subway. And, I didn't book the subway. But I booked all this other stuff, and I carried a manila envelope with me that had all of my travel instructions, and it contained backup plans in case things didn't work out. And I basically traveled through the night. I left the office at like 9 p.m., took a bus to Northern California that had me arrive at like 5 in the morning. Then whoopsies, I thought it bit on. That was my bad. I was talking too much. My travel plans can get ridiculous. And if I have an opportunity, like if Nintendo calls me up and they're like, boop, 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 boop. Hello, is this Yoshiller? Hey, we have an opportunity for you. Would you like to try out the new DLC character in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate? Okay, well, you need to be in Seattle within the next 2 days. I'll be like, I'll be there. I'll book it. I'll do something that's cost effective, and if the only thing I need to pay for is, if the only downside is that I don't get to sleep very much, I will make it work. I have done other things where Square Enix invited me to play Chocobo Mystery Dungeon in San Francisco, and I was like, oh, San Francisco's my favorite city. I'll make it work. So they're like, all right, you got to be here by next week. I said, okay. Next week for like a 2-hour appointment. So the day before, I took a megabus up to the city. I spent the night. I played the game, and then that same day I played the game, I went back home. And I got back home at like 1 in the morning, and then I went to sleep, and I went back to work. But that's how hardcore it gets for me. All right, I want to pursue these opportunities. You have no idea how ambitious I can get when I want something. When I have an opportunity in front of me, I will do what I can to make it real. And so I am not afraid these days to travel long distances at the last minute to go and do stuff. I don't know that I have anything as crazy as my Smash travels, or that one time I went to San Francisco to play Chocobo Mystery Dungeon, but I'm telling you, if a big company that I respect was like, hey, we have this opportunity for you, but you need to be here in the next couple days and you need to pay for your own travel, I'd be like, boom, I'm on it. I had to make sure I caught the fish first before I clapped. So I'm trying to think, like, was there anything else? I travel by myself a lot. I book my own hotel rooms, and then, every once in a while someone will contact me and be like, hey, do you have can I room with you for this event? And I'll say, sure, I got a 2-bed hotel room anyway. That's actually kind of how I work. I usually get a big hotel room or a 2-bed hotel room anyway, and then I kind of just wait for someone to need an extra space. And if they don't need an extra space, then great, I just have a bigger hotel room. There were 1 or 2 other times where I booked a hotel room for myself, and I was like, nah, I'm not rooming with anybody. And then at the last minute, I was like, all right, this person can room with me. But I'm trying to think, like, what else was there? I've done, well, when it comes to E3, which is in Los Angeles, which is where I live, I try to make things as comfortable for other people as possible. I try to cater to everyone else's needs because E3 is so important to me, and it's everyone traveling to me that I try to give them as pleasant of an experience as possible. So there's that. But after doing that enough times, after trying to cater to everyone else's needs, ever since like 2019, I was like, you know what? When it comes to E3, that's it. I'm doing my own thing. I've given up too much for E3. I just need to go do my own thing now. So when it comes to E3, I'm a little more selfish. But when it comes to other events, PAX primarily, I will do my own thing, and people are free to leech off me, because I'll say, I'm going to stay in this hotel anyway, I'm going to pay for these Uber and Lyft rides anyway, and I'm going to do all this stuff anyway. So if you just want to tag along and get a free ride, you're welcome to. And it works out. And I hope that I leave a good impression on people when I do that. Because I know some people are like, oh, it's too good to be true. You're doing this to, like, get something out of me. And I'm like, if you want to give me 20 bucks, you can. Otherwise, like I keep saying, this is how I'd be doing it anyway. So, it works out. And I've roomed with all sorts of different people. I've shared beds. I've shared Uber rides. I try to make things as easy for other people as possible, because I know that by the end of the day, I'll be okay. I'm very fortunate that I can travel the way I do, that I'm so comfortable with it. I know that there are a lot of people who are a lot less comfortable, so I try to make it as easy for them as possible, because again, I get it. I know traveling is scary for people, especially when you're going to a place you've never been to before. But that's why you travel, right? So that's how I see it. I don't get scared when I'm traveling, and I'm thankful for that. But other people do. So I've offered to, like, say, hey, you want to share your Uber ride with me? Hey, you want to... Oh, wow, I don't have any tree branches. Frick. All right, here. All right, you know what? I don't need to do this. I don't need to do this. I can get a Flimsy Fishing Rod from you for 100 Nook Miles. So I need tools. All right. One of those, please. Thank you. Sounds good. I'm glad I can get it immediately. Thank you. And then I'll upgrade that to a regular fishing rod, and we'll be good to go. All right. But yeah, I'm used to traveling, and I kind of like traveling. And I do admit, when it comes to long travels, I have a hard time getting comfortable in my plane seats or in my bus ride seats. But otherwise, I'm okay. As long as I've got music or I can watch a movie or something, I'm okay. And to be real with you guys, I don't watch too many movies, like, ever. I see, like, maybe 3 movies in theaters a year. I think the most movies I saw in one year was 2018 or 2019. Might have been 2019. What came out in 2019? Avengers Endgame, Captain Marvel, Spider-Man Far From Home. I saw those 3 for sure. And then, what else? Toy Story 4, Knives Out, I think was 2019. Yeah, so I saw a couple different things. But that was the year where I saw the most stuff. And my friends have always tried to convince me to go and buy, like, Movie Pass and stuff, and they'll say, you'll watch more movies that way. And I'm like, yeah, watching movies isn't really my hobby. The time I watch the most movies is when I'm on a plane ride, or sometimes when I'm on a bus ride. But when I'm on a bus ride, because I can look out the window and actually see stuff, I'm not usually watching a movie. And even then, I watch movies on a plane ride because there might be, like, a tablet on the back of the seat in front of me. So the planes usually come with a movie. But buses don't do that. And as a result, I usually just listen to music when I'm on a bus ride, and I look out the window. So when I'm on a plane, I'll watch movies. And what have I watched when I was on a plane? I watched the Aladdin live-action remake, which was okay. I watched the Lion King live-action remake, which was eh. And then I watched Shazam. I watch, I watch a lot of stuff that most kids would want to watch. I watched, if we want to get into some more adult stuff, I watched The Founder, which is about the guy that founded McDonald's. Actually, I watched that in 2017. And I remember I watched that because I was on my way to Atlanta, Georgia, to do the 24-hour sleep verses with Chugga Conroy, Cephazon, and Marilyn. And I remember I told them that I watched that, and one of them made a comment about, like, oh, did they show how they invented the Happy Meal? And I was like, no, it didn't go quite that far. But I watched The Founder. I watched, oh, what's it called? I know what it's called. Hang on. It's a movie about lawyers. My Cousin Vinny. I watched that. Not a child-appropriate film by any means, but I did get a kick out of it. It was recommended to me that I watched it, and I did, and I enjoyed it. So yeah, My Cousin Vinny. And what's funny about My Cousin Vinny, or at least when I watched it, was, I try not to bother the people next to me. I tend to keep to myself. I usually have an aisle seat, so I usually have a window seat, sorry. And I usually don't need to use the restroom on the flight, so I don't usually, talk to the people beside me at all. But I do remember that the guy next to me, I did peek, and he was also watching My Cousin Vinny. And I couldn't help but feel like he wanted to watch it because I was watching it. I don't know. I just thought it was very interesting. Aside from that, like on flights, I've watched Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. I've watched Aquaman, I want to say. I think I've mostly... No, I don't think I saw Aquaman. Well, maybe. I think I've mostly seen movies in theaters, of course. I've in recent times, though, I get my fill in by watching movies on flights. And if I can get back into that routine, I will take up that opportunity. All right, where are we at with the fishing quota today? How are we doing? I needed to get to 4411. We're at 4416. I've gone beyond. All right, great. And then for the bugs, I'm at 4742. I need to get 14 more bugs. I can do that. I can go back to my island and catch 14 more bugs. No problem. I'm not seeing any more bugs here, but that's fine. Yeah, so I will encourage people to travel. I think it's good. I think especially when the pandemic is over, a lot of people are going to want to travel because we've been boxed in for so long. But the pandemic has also made me, take my travel experiences and really appreciate them even more than I have. The best parts of my life have been when I was able to travel to these events and experience these things. I'm so glad I went to the Pokemon World Championships and PAX Prime in 2014, and I'm glad that I went to PAX East 2015 and PAX Prime 2015. And, I use conventions as an example because that's primarily why I travel. But, I also went to Japan in 2020, and I want to go back. I've had an awesome time. And I know we can't really travel right now for safety reasons, but when the world opens up and things are safe again, I do want to resume traveling. I think it will be fun. Okay, so let me sell the fish and all that stuff that's on hand. Here we go. So we do... Oh yeah, and the shirt. Forgot I was carrying the shirt. Alright, there we go. And then let's catch some bugs. And then let's call it a day. It looks like it's about to rain. The clouds are coming over my island right now. So I better hustle with this because as soon as it starts raining, these ants are not going to spawn. So I really got to hurry. It's getting windy. I appreciate the tells of my island telling me that rain is coming. And because I've already slacked on the bug catching quota yesterday, it is very, very important that I don't slack on it any further. So here's what I shall do. I need to grab my documents. Oh, well, actually, there's a butterfly right here. I'll just catch that real quickly. I just scared another bug away, but that's okay. We'll get this butterfly. Thank you. I need to grab a document stack that I keep beside my house, and then I'll come back over here, and we'll catch ants. And then tomorrow, Flick's bug model will be here. And tomorrow, I guess I could put it in its proper position, but I don't think I want to do any terraforming until I'm done with these quotas, because when these quotas are done, I won't have anything else to worry about. I can just mess around with my island and mess around with my friends for the final few episodes of the series, and I can hear their travel stories, if they have any. Yeah, I've got lots of travel stories. I've got lots of convention stories in general. The actual travel story isn't much other than an explanation of how I got to an event, but convention stories, got plenty of those. And I've said several times in this series, and I'll say it again, that conventions really have changed my life, and if you want to further your career, especially if you work in entertainment, the best things you can do are to go to conventions. And that's why I vlog them. That's why I document why I go to conventions, so I can remember the pleasant experiences that I had at some of my favorite events of all time. Anyway, let's go to favorites. Let's make some scattered papers, huh? Here we go, here we go, here we go. Alright, there we go. Done. And now, because I've crafted another item, ants should spawn. They don't always spawn, but much like now, they usually spawn. Alright, now I take the scattered papers, and I'll change that back to a document stack. Easy peasy, I've been doing this several times. I know this is exploitative, but it's the best option I have if I'm trying to wrap all of this gameplay stuff up in the span of about an hour. And I've only been doing this over the course of the past couple of videos, and since the Nook Miles achievement is almost done anyway, after today I'll need less than 250 bugs. I don't really feel as bad for doing this ant trick. And no ants spawn that time anyway. But at least in doing this trick, I also help myself with a different Nook Miles achievement, which is crafting furniture. And since both document stacks and scattered papers count as furniture, every time I craft one item into the other, it adds another number to my overall crafted furniture total. Wow, that's 2 times in a row where bugs didn't spawn. What the heck? Is that it? Are we at the point where it's considered raining on my island and therefore ants cannot spawn? Let me try it again. We'll try it a couple more times, and if ants just refuse to spawn after that, I will admit defeat. All right, come on, document stack. That's the more organized version of the papers. Come on. There we go. Now, hope is not lost. Ants are still here, which means I can still catch them and further myself toward this overall bug catching quota. All right, we're good. Hang on, was there another bug back here? The sooner I can do all of this, the better. Oh, I thought there was a bug on there. I thought I saw a ladybug or something. Oh, there's a butterfly back here, so it is a good thing that I went back over here. There we go. I'll take that. Thank you. We're all set. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, and there's another butterfly back here. Flick, you're missing out, man. There's 2 butterflies over here. Okay, let me get this one first, and then I'll get the one over to the right. All right, just gotta hurry. Do it before the rainstorm comes in. All right, that's that. All right, I'm sorry. How many more bugs? I had to get to 4, 7, 5, 6. I am currently at 4, 7, 4, 9. All right, 7 more. 7 more bugs. And then we will be done. Oh, that was a frame rate drop right there. That was weird. Oh, but there are ants. Ants! But the question is, where's Flick? Where'd he go? He was just here a moment ago. It's like a magic trick. That's okay. Here we go. 6 more bugs. 6 more bugs. All right. And then we're done. And see, I didn't use the scattered paper document stack ant spawning trick to catch all the bugs today. Just a fair share of them. So there, I've crafted another piece of furniture. And now I'm going to go back over to the left. And I'm going to go ahead and get these ants. Ants! All set. All right. So there's that. Let me go back over here. And we'll make another document stack out of it. All right. Easy peasy. 5 more bugs to go. 5 more pieces of furniture to craft. And then we're done. And then in due time in the future, I will make more, or I will collect more deep sea creatures. Just not today. This has already been taking long enough. Doggone it. At least there's a butterfly back here. All right. Come here. Thank you. Okay. We're good. Alrighty. 4 more bugs. 4 more pieces of furniture to craft. All right. We can do it. Just gotta hurry. We gotta hurry. All right, there you go. There's that. Okay, good. Okay, and excellent. Okay, and then we do this. Hiya! There we are. 3 more bugs, 3 more pieces of furniture. Oh man, to think what this is all done, I can always go to another convention in the future and tell them, you know, but when I wasn't going to cons and I had to stay home for a year, I spent my days causing ants to spawn beside me as I crafted document stacks and scattered papers into one another over and over and over again. It usually worked, but not this time. Doggone it. I'll tell you what, when I'm done, I'll go back up to Flick and I'll let him buy all of them. Alright, come on. Back into a document stack. Or back into scattered papers, and then we'll get it back into a document stack. Alright, come on. Here we go. To be fair, every time I do this, it resets a lot of stuff on the island, not just the ants that spawn over here, it's just that the ants are the closest. Alright, we're getting it. We're getting it. Okay, good. And is there anything back here? Because there have been butterflies back here when Flick was walking around. Do butterflies just gravitate toward you because you're such a fan of bugs? I don't know. I said 2 more bugs? I've already, yeah, 2 more bugs. 2 more bugs. Alright, less than 250 bugs to catch. We're doing it. Alright. Cool. Less than 250. We're almost done. I am thankful that I discovered this bug spawning trick. It is very handy. Alright. I am ready for the next time a bug catching contest happens, but I don't think any more are going to happen before this series comes to a close. For better or for worse. Alright, 1 more. 1 more. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll craft it into a scattered papers and then back into a document stack, and if there's no bug there, then I will catch a different bug somewhere else on this island. A ladybug or a mantis or a butterfly or something. Alright, so scattered papers, craft it back. Craft it back into a document stack, alright? There you go. I like it as a document stack more for some reason. There you go. It's just more organized that way. Even though it's just going to be a leaf that I drop on the floor. There it is! The last bug of the day, but also there's a butterfly back there. Alright, I will go catch it real quickly. Alright, let me get that butterfly. See it? There it is. Oh, there's another butterfly right there. Fine. I will get that one as well. Oh, then there's a ladybug. Alright, the ladybug then. The ladybug is mine. Now, that butterfly that flew to the left, is it flying over the water? Because if it is, then I'm going to give up on it. Where'd it go? Oh, there's a balloon. Oh, okay, hang on. First, the butterfly. Before you go over the water. Oh, hey. There it is. Alright. Got that. We're good. Balloon's going to fly right in my face. Thanks. Alrighty, here we go. Boris, watch out. There's a balloon that's gonna fall on your head. No, Boris, come on. See you around. Move, please. Boris! Thank you. Alright. And then there was another butterfly over here. Oh, but that's going over the water. I don't know if I can reach this. I can try. Got it. Alright, I did get it. So that should put me at 4760, right? I think so. Oh, man, we're getting some frame drops here. Alright, hang on. 476. Okay, yeah, I'll end it at that number, because that way tomorrow, when I catch 40 more bugs, that puts me at 4,800. And that is excellent. Alright, here we go. Skeleton, cool. Alright, Flick, are you still back here? Oh, there's one more bug? Fine. It'll put me at 4,801 tomorrow if I catch 40 bugs tomorrow. Great. Let's just catch what I can now. We're oh so close to being done with the bug catching. Alright, Flick, this is for you. Alright, here you go. I've got a bug to sell. Ready? So we do boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, that will do it, my good man. All yours. Okay, 4,000 bells, sure. I just wanted them out of my inventory. Alright, that's more than 50 fish and more than 40 bugs. And now I've got more than 52,000 bells. Alright, we're set. Let me put one or two more items in the drop-off box. And then I'm done for the day. Alright, thank you everybody. So, for now... Oh, alright. Extra bug real quickly. There. Extra bug, extra bug. Alright, what's going on, Tybalt? I'll speak to you real quickly. I know we haven't spoken in a while. Oh no, I got into a big argument with Mac. Ah, alright. You want me to deliver a gift for you? I'll take care of it. Alright, there you go. I'll take care of it real quickly just because we're at the end of the video, right? I'm not deep sea diving these days, so... Is he home, or do I gotta go find him? He is home. I see the smoke coming out of his house. Alright, here I come, sir. I'm coming in. Okay, we're good. Mac, I'm ready for you, man. Tybalt wanted me to give you this. You guys are the two jocks of my island, so... You had a feeling I'd show up? Well, I've got a delivery for you. From good old Tybalt. There you go. All for you. I see you've got some fun and games in here. That's fun. Okay, there you go. Only one way to find out. And then I'll go back and talk. Hey, you actually look pretty good. Alright. Looks great on you, sir. Okay, thanks. Here you go. Yeah, you should be buds with Tybalt. You guys don't want to stop being friends just before I end this series. Good. Now, let me go speak with Tybalt, and then we'll be good to go. Huppa, huppa, huppa. No more bug catching. Let me go speak with Tybalt, and then I need to stop by the drop-off box, and then we're done. Where? Tybalt, you were just here. There you are. I delivered it. Okay. Yes, you did. Okay, he was happy. I am a hero, aren't I? Oh, what's up, Bertha? Don't tell me you're thinking about moving. Oh, you're looking for a skeleton? Yeah, here you go. Okay, there you go. That's for you. Enjoy it. Now I've made you happy, right? Very good. We got it. We're set. All done. Alright, I don't know if selling stuff to you counts as doing a favor, but I'm happy to make you happy. And then I've got like 1 or 2 bugs on hand. Alright, let me sell those, and then we're done for the day. Alright, so... Oh, wait, no, not the document stack. I need that. Alright, let me go put the document stack back. And then we're done. Alright, so for now, that wraps up today's video of Animal Crossing New Horizons. And I'd like to thank you all for watching. I hope to see you all in future videos. Oh, we're so close to being done with the bug catching and the fishing, I can just taste it. Alright, bye-bye, humans. Whoosh. Hey, thank you for watching my video. If you want to continue to support my content, the best thing you can do is like this video and subscribe to my channel. All you have to do is click the little buttons down below. Also, please be sure to follow me on Twitter to stay up to date with my video schedule. My tag is @RealYoshiller. I hope to see you all in future videos. Bye-bye! Whoosh!